Yo, look, I will slap you, son. Straight up, kid. Rage 2 right now. This gentleman right here is incredible. Dude, Magnus, it's an honor, man. It's an honor. Seriously, I'm so serious. So let's jump right into it, man. Rage 1, and I gotta be honest, Rage 1, I really didn't like that much. And the reason why is because I feel like I had a lot of technical problems, which prevented me from truly enjoying just playing the game. Rage 2 is like night and day, like from Rage 1. Forget Rage 1 exists right now. It's that good. So I want to talk to you first about the engine, like, you know what I mean, and just how y'all was able to get it up and running and look and play this way.
Yeah, well, it's the Apex engine, as we call it at Avalanche. It's our internal engine. It's like made for making open world games. That's what we do. We enjoy the open world games, and that's like just had a fantastic engine that we have developed for like 15 years now, and so we refine it over time. So it's a good one. It's
perfect now. Like, it's perfect now. So I just finished playing it. One thing I love so much about like the actual shooting, excuse me, the special effects. Like, you feel like you're in the game instead of playing a game. That's how amazing it is. So what was the most important thing that you wanted to achieve in Rage 2 that you guys didn't get a chance to touch in Rage 1?
What we want to do, especially then, if you talk about the combat moments, like the heaviness of the weapon, that you, as you say, you should feel the weapon and not only play the weapon. You should feel it in the, like, everything from the visuals to the controller to the effects and everything needs to be in sync. Have to have a feel to it, and also to have a lot of movement. It's like you can't stand around and just like snipe off people. You need to move, or like that's the use movement both as the offense and the defense. Yeah, so that's super important, super important. And then we added the nanothreat abilities, as you saw. Like, we have a kind of like special powers that you learn over the games. Like, so we have a toy where you can just push around objects and people and enemies in the world. You can jump up into the air and you slam down in the ground and you send enemies flying in all directions. You have a little toy where you throw that out and we change gravity so they actually starts to float upwards instead, and so on. So it's like a lot of good toys.
Yo, this is crazy. So like, now the next thing, and I want to talk about multiplayer. Now the reason why I'm bringing it up, because looking at the way the combat is and the powers and stuff like that, and just the way the game runs, it'll be amazing to be able to do that with friends or play against somebody and blow them up like that. Yo, they got this joint called the wing cut, right? I think that's what it is.
The wing stick?
The wing stick.
Yeah.
And yo, I threw that joint, son, cut the dude leg off clean. It was crazy. I want to do that to somebody. Not just a computer person. I want to do it to somebody. Do you guys got any type of plans?
I have to make you disappoint you now for this moment. But currently we are totally focusing on making a great single player experience. Okay. So we will see what the future brings, but for now it's the single player experience that we want to make. So sorry man.
Nah, it's all right. But let's talk about the story in terms of, you know, it being a single player game. I really didn't get into the story much with Rage 1 simply because I didn't enjoy playing it. So now this right here is a different thing. Tell me about the story and why does all of this matter? What's Rage really all about?
Yeah, Rage is all about that you play as a person called Walker, and you are grown up in a place called Vineland. And we brought back the evil guys from the first one called the Authority. So the game starts with a total surprise attack, and they destroy your hometown. So what's the whole game is about, like, you need to get revenge on those guys. So you need to go out in the world, find a certain group of people that actually can help you. You need to help them, and they need to help you to be able to defeat the Authority again. So that's, and obviously Walker is mad at everybody because they destroyed his hometown. He's like turf.
Gotcha. So now I got a couple more questions, then we're gonna wrap it up. The Xbox One, this is an Xbox One X enhanced title, am I correct?
Yes.
All right, now what about the Xbox is allowing you to do things that we may not see on the PS4 Pro version of this particular title? And I play PC a lot, so I know a lot about the special features, but Xbox One X, especially having such a great conference this year, I think there's a lot of stuff going on. Can you share with that?
The primary difference between the previous Xboxes and the current Xboxes, they will run on 60 frames on secondly on the new Xbox, and on the PC of course, and so on. Then it's like, compared to like the different platforms, the gameplay is the same. It's more like how many of the effects you can show at the same time and so on. That's what's differentiating on the different platforms. So like previous consoles. A little bit less you can show in like the cool stuff, but we can slow in more stuff in the more modern ones.
Got you. So now, BulletStorm. I gotta throw this out there. So I'm a big fan of BulletStorm, and I love the combo kills. Yeah, great game. Now I'm playing Rage 2, and it don't feel nothing like BulletStorm. But when you blow shit up and you fighting and all this other stuff happening, I got the feel of that combo kill, like and stuff like that. Was BulletStorm some sort of inspiration for you guys going into Rage 2?
Well, there's so many games that you are inspired by when you make a new game. Like I play a lot of games both as hey, I'm Magnus the gamer, but I'm also Magnus the game director. So I need to play a lot of games to learn from them and be inspired by it. So
gotcha.
So and BulletStorm is one of the games that I've played, and like I love that game. It's really fun. Like it has that over the top craziness to it that we want to do as well. So it's like yes.
Yo, I can't wait for the last question, right? Bethesda is real big on VR. Pete Hines was like, yo, we doing VR a lot. Is there a place for Rage 2 to have some sort of VR implementation at some point in it?
At some point, absolutely. We always look at different possibilities for all our titles. Like it's a thing that we look into. Currently, though, the release next spring is for the consoles and the PC. On the consoles is the PlayStation and the Xbox.
No Switch? No Switch version?
Not at the moment.
Okay, what's going on, Critical Talk? Let them know.
Well, I'll tell you this, right? This is from a movie aspect. Did you enjoy the recent Mad Max that came out?
The movie?
Yes.
Yes. Hell yeah.
I can see Mad Max. Oh! You know what would be crazy? That was dope, Carl. You know what would be real crazy is if you was able to do like a cameo of Mad Max, where like Mad Max could be a character in Rage.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think the idea, yeah, they could be cool, but properties to the left and right and so on. So
and money involved. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. So look, one love and God bless. When can we expect to see Rage, come out to all the consumers, man?
Spring 2019.
Spring 2019. It's gonna be a killer
awesome,
spring, baby. So on the count of 3, let's Rage. All right.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Rage!
Let's go. We out here. Peace. Oh.